Hello my perfume lovers, addicts, fanáticas del perfume como yo. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here and clicking on my video. So today my video is going to be about feminine and of course I forgot what I wanted. Feminine energy fragrances. Please forgive me. I've had a long day at work. I'm tired and I've been stressed. So, stress makes me dumb for some reason. So yeah. So feminine energy fragrances. Now, so I have here, I don't know how many I have. So grab yourself a drink of your choice, some water, some coffee, some tea, maybe a drinky drink. don't even listen to me, okay? I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm going to talk about these fragrances that give me these great feminine energy vibes, okay? So that'll be the last time I say feminine energy, because I'm not gonna say feminine energy after each one. That's gonna be really annoying for you. So the first one, which was the one that inspired this whole video, was one that I hadn't worn in years. When I say years, I'm talking about probably 4 years, something like that. And yeah, but she was sitting there. This is J'adore Absolue by Dior. So when I bought this, I bought it in Macy's. I was just looking for something, and this was one of those interactions where I didn't know, and then the sales associate was like, get this, and then she kept spraying it on the card and this and that, and it just smelled really good. And I was like, okay. And of course she pushed the whole gift set and the whole thing and all of that. Of course they do that. And I was like, okay. So I did like this more than the original. The original, I think, is very pretty. It is very feminine. It's very nice also. But this one, I felt like it had a little bit more. So this, I'm going to spray it. I don't have, I think I'm like, what, more than halfway? This was giving me this wafts all day. So beautiful. Dior. Ooh, just so pretty and delicate, but at the same time, it still can do a, give a statement. It's so pretty, great longevity, and yes, it's a great fragrance to have. Forget if everyone has it, everyone has whatever. This will make you feel so good, during your work day, at the office, wherever you're going. You're gonna feel very nice with this. That's what inspired the video. Now, I said, Dior is a very great designer at doing that and making likable feminine fragrances. So I have Miss Dior, and as you can see, this is a dark liquid in here. This is definitely an older version. This is not the newer version, and this is pretty potent. Now, of course I bathe myself in fragrance. I do. I bathe myself in everything, even beast mode fragrances. I just don't care. I'm kind of ruthless when it comes to that. But anyways, so I sprayed this, I sprayed hard, sprayed my hair, all of that. I got 3 compliments. I've never gotten 3 compliments. I don't think I've gotten 3 compliments ever in one day. So everyone's like, oh yeah, you do smell good. Because one lady said it and she's like, oh, you smell good. And the other one was like, oh yeah, you do smell good. What is that? And then over and over they kept telling me. So I was like, yeah, Miss Dior, she's been around, and this has great longevity. It is just so feminine, so beautiful. Every time I wore it, I actually got, but I haven't worn this also, hadn't worn it in like a year. And oh, it's so good. This is not for a beginner girly type of person, because this, I feel, is a little bit like for I would say maybe late 30s, or not 30s, late 20s, 30s is kind of more this vibe. This is more like a 30s, that kind of vibe would fit better. Maybe a younger woman, maybe, in her teens would smell this and be like, oh, like that smells like another woman. It doesn't smell vintage or anything like that. No. because I don't do vintage. I don't like vintage. If I feel like something is vintage or even like getting close to it, it makes me not wear it and definitely declutter it or not buy it, all of that. Okay, so that's that. So I had also bought this one, Absolutely Blooming. I don't remember where I bought this one, but look, I barely have any left. And I forgot to put this. I don't know if I put this in my dense or my dense video or my almost empties, but this is Absolutely Blooming. This is a beautiful, I don't have anything like this. These are more rose fragrances. The Miss Dior is more of a rose fragrance, but this is like it's like kind of fruity rose kind of thing, but a fruity, mature Dior rose. Not like a, you know, not like Carolina, Very Good Girl, the red one. That is more of a like more playful kind of rose, fruity rose. This is more of a mature fruity rose, and this is discontinued. I was going to wear this, but I know that how I spray, you see where this is, it would have been like almost done. And I'm trying to find, and I can't find it anywhere. So if you find this anywhere, please let me know. This is so good and it's so sad. And I'm going, my next video is going to be about talking about discontinued fragrances, because somebody needs to do something about this. It's a problem. It's a problem. So that is that. The next one that I have here is actually new to my collection. This is new to my collection. I just got this in, and this is the beautiful Note Vanille. Let me make sure it's not dirty. This is the Note Vanille, and I just, the little diamonds here, that just kill me. It just killed me. It killed me. I was even thinking about putting in like a little diamond or something to match it, but you know, I forgot and I didn't do it, and I don't have time. But this here, I had heard Liz was talking about the nectar version, which I have a story about that. I did order it, but I got the wrong one from Fragrance Buy. I ordered it. It was such a great price, and then I got the wrong one. They sent me the wrong one that I already had. So I bought this one from Fragrance Net. I got this a huge bottle for $109. I think that's a great deal. So anyways, so the nectar one, I'm gonna have to rebuy that whenever I can. But yeah, so let's talk about this. This when I sprayed it, which, let's give it a spray. Let's give it a spray. Oh, I remember I was gonna say that Denise Adore had talked about this one too, and I always said, oh, I have to get it. This is like a lightly spiced, meaning the spice in this is cinnamon. The notes are actually, since this is a tester bottle, it has the notes on the back. So bergamot, cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, caramel, and then it has vanilla, patchouli, musk, and yeah. So, but this has rum. I don't know why I didn't list it there. This has some rum, and I do get a little bit of that rum. But this is a light. The way they did this is like a lightly spiced floral vanilla, and it is just so feminine. It's so beautiful. This is a lighter one. This is not a heavy one, but that's what makes it more, I think, like soft and feminine. And it goes with this video, is that when I wore it, of course I bathed myself in it, but it's not loud at all. It's not loud. It's not strong, none of that. But what I did was I sprayed my shirt also. I just sprayed like this side and this side on my shirt at work. And it was just hitting me throughout the day, but like lightly, just like a little bubble, like hitting me. You know, nobody else said anything. I didn't get any compliments. But this is one of those really pretty, really nice. Can't believe that I'm just now getting this, but it was because everyone said that it didn't last, and that was such a turn off when I hear that. So that's that. But now I have it, and it's so cute. So yes, that's that. The next one that I have, we can't talk about feminine fragrances and feminine energy without talking about any Delina. Delina, the original, Delina Exclusive, which is this one. And Delina La Rose, I don't have it, but I have smelled that one. I had a sample of that one. Now, so I wore her just to relive our last moments since my bottle's finally done. This, yeah, it's empty. This is empty now. Very sad. That was a very sad day when that happened, when no more sprays came out. But I do have Club de Nuit Imperial, the white one, the iridescent bottle. That is a good dupe of this. But yeah, but I will probably, you know, just because just the bottle. I mean, I'll probably get a backup of this eventually one day, maybe, you know, I don't know. So that is that. Now, the next one that I have is from Armani. This is My Way. So this is a bubble gummy tuberose, and this is so feminine. You know, it's just that girly, flirty, feminine type of one. Perfect for the office. Yes, that is perfect. And this is definitely that feminine type of thing. The next one I'm going to talk about is one that I took advantage of Lulu's declutter and declutter sale, and I actually was a little scared, so I ordered a sample of this one. Guilty Crush. Look at that egg. Oh, it kills me. It's just like, can you get any more feminine than this? Can you? No, you can't. It is so beautiful. I just fell in love with the bottle, but I also knew that, you know, I'm very, very, very open-minded when it comes to fragrances. I like all types. I like heavy, heavy, heavy stuff, but I also like these feminine, beautiful fragrances. So, and you know, the summer ones and all of that. So, this one is a powdery. It's very, very powdery. When I wore it, I wore this to work. It's very powdery. It has this makeup vibe. It has a lipstick note, but it has a cherry in here. So it's like a powdery cherry, very feminine. It's light. It's not like, you know, it's not anything heavy, but this is very super feminine. This is great. This is a great, like a springtime. This is great for the office. And yeah, so I really enjoyed that. And it had a decent longevity too. That is that. The next one that I have is The Wedding Silk Santal by Kayali, or Felicity by Kair. If you saw my comparison video, that one, you can get that one, but I just wanted to show, you know, the originals for the sake of the video. So this one is a, how do you say, sparkly, because it has that note of champagne and the vanilla with the nectarine, and this is so feminine, and it definitely gives those wedding vibes. You think of the bride getting ready, and she is just looking the most feminine she can look with her, you know, light makeup, but looking glam at the same time. Has her white, you know, her white dress and the veil and everything, and the little flowers and the little things in her hair. And she's wearing this, and this is just beautiful. And I can now spray without being afraid because I have a great dupe, Felicity. Oh, this is definitely feminine, and that's why I had to put it in this video. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about, this is another Armani. It's a Sea Fiori. If you just look at this baby pink matte bottle, that already gives you the feminine vibes, but this is just so beautiful. So beautiful, creamy, powdery, floral. Oh, it's so nice. There's nothing like this one. I don't have anything like this. This is so pretty, so pretty. So that is a great one to feel very feminine. And another designer that is known for being very good at making feminine fragrances is Lancôme. So this is La Vie est Belle L'Elixir, and this is such a beautiful fragrance, so different. If you don't like the original, this is nothing like the original at all. This is a violet base, so like those, not towards the iris. This is violet, so this is, I really prefer violet than iris. And this is just so good. It has a note of leather. It has some raspberries in there. And yeah, And this is just so feminine. I mean, like, look at the little bow. Like, it just gives you those vibes. Like, you can see that is that. And great longevity and projection with this one, okay? The next one that I have here is from Tiffany & Co. This is, I forget the name, Rose, I think it's Rose Gold. So this one is a rose fragrance, but it is very feminine, classy. So this definitely will give you those vibes. We need to, you know, especially after winter, you know, so much of these heavy gourmands. I do love my gourmands and I will crave them and I will wear them whenever. But, you know, sometimes you just want to feel like fresh and clean and feminine, that type of thing. So this is really nice fragrance. I need to wear it more, okay? I do forget to wear it. The next one that I have is Junoon Noir by Al Haramain. This is a great dupe for Dama Bianca by Georgioff. And that one is such a feminine fragrance that this has, I think it's kumquat. So it's kind of like a powdery, and it has the vanilla, the kumquat. So it's kind of like, it has this fruitiness, very unique, so pretty, so pretty. That is that. And the last one that I have on this list, if you're still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, okay? The last one that I have is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. This is the original. This is the white cube. The beige one is the Poudre, which I love, which I think could also fall in this category. But this is the original. And this is a little bit sharper. It has more the gardenia. So it's powdery, but it's so feminine and great longevity. This is really feminine energy right there. Okay, so those are the fragrances that I have for this list, okay? And I wanted to share that I just received this sample, Crazy in Love by Montal, that I ordered because Kia, Yummy 401, she was talking about this one, and I'm spraying it on my hand. I already sprayed it. And yes, she said that this was like Arabian's Tonka, but a lot more rose and toned down in the, I think it was in the oud. Yes, this is good and I want it, okay? So this is now on my wish list, and the bottle is pink. You know, that's just an extra, okay? Speaking of pink bottles, I said that I wasn't going to buy this. I was like, nah, I don't need it. Or, you know, and then I was like, you know what? It sounds really yummy. I'm just going to wait till the hype goes down. I'll get it when the price goes down. Because these days, Middle Easterns, they want to put them at $60 and $50. And, you know, they're getting pretty close to like retail, you know, getting discounted designer fragrances. And I don't like that. So, but my niece came over the other day and she was wearing something. And I was like, are you wearing Eclair? By the time she's like, no, it's Young Bougie Marshmallow. I was like, by Kayali. And I was like, what? Are you sure? I even told her, are you sure? She's like, yeah. I was like, there was like a similar vibe. And I was like, and she smells so good, like delicious good, like gourmand good, yummy good. And I was like, oh, like she made me like really want it. And then I was like, okay, I'm getting the dupe. I was like, I'm not gonna get the Kayali because, you know, people complain about the longevity and, you know, the price isn't that, you know. So I got it. This was my Valentine's Day gift along with some heels. So I wore this yesterday. Today's February 15th. Yesterday, 14th, I wore this, and I wore it today also. I then ordered a sample of the original, even though my niece has it, but you know, I don't want to bother her. So I ordered a sample. So I will do a comparison, probably not a video dedicated just to that because there's so many already, but in my next video, I will include it I'll mix it in somehow. But yeah, this is yummy marshmallow goodness and it lasts all day. I'm like, I can't even believe it. This stuff lasts more than 8 hours on my skin. So yeah, that is that. Speaking of that, if you're still here, wow, this video is really long. I I got some little samples from Lulu, and for the eggs, the House of Oud, the Days Delight, the Ruby Red, and she also kindly sent me Empathy also, and also Lancome Lavandis Try-On and Annabella from Attar. So Lulu has a lot of fragrances, and she sells decants. So if you want to try something, she probably has it. Go over and, you know, she'll send it to you. Now, I really liked all of these, but the one that I want is the one that I least thought I would get, what I would want, and it's When It Dried Down, and it's Empathy. It's Empathy. I do like the Ruby Red is my second choice, and Days Delight is really spicy and nice, but I feel like I have too much of that type of thing. But Empathy, it's like a raspberry, a smoky raspberry, because it has oud, but it's like it turned into like smokiness, not so much oud, but more of like just a smokiness, smoky raspberry. I want it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this long video, and I'm sorry. And I really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. Until next time, bye.